Sandy Flexen here for Seconds Out with former cruiserweight heavyweight champion of the world David Haye, here today in the capacity of manager of Dereck Chisora, of course. Did you think when you first started the relationship with Chisora before the Takam fight that it would extend to a second fight and even further beyond?
Yeah. I didn't work with Dereck for the Takam fight. I first started working with the Dillian Whyte fight, and it wasn't a one-off thing. It was always going to be probably a 3 to 5 year plan. I said to Dereck, if he takes on board the hard graft, the discipline, the sacrifice that's required, he can do some amazing things in the sport of boxing. He'd won every title outside the world title, European title, all these intercontinental titles, British Commonwealth. He's won all those titles. He hasn't won the world title. To give himself the best opportunity, he needs to live clean. He needs to healthy. He needs a good strength and conditioning team. He needs a good coach. He needs to really revamp his whole lifestyle, and he's done that. Credit to him. He's based himself up in Sheffield and Rotherham. And every day he's improving, he's increasing. You know, the things that a fighter needs, a hungry young fighter needs, he's doing. I'm doing it on a daily basis. So I'm really happy with his progression. I'm really happy with the whole camp. And this Senad Gashi is a guy who's going to bring the best out in Dereck. He comes forward, he's strong, he's had 17 knockouts with his 17 victories. So, you know, he's a danger man. A lot of people said, are you sure about this guy, Dave? This guy's a bit lively. I'm like, Dereck needs someone to raise his game. Dereck needs someone with it that causes him a little bit of fear. You know, I noticed he didn't shake his hand just then, and you know, maybe he looked at him and then he's thought, okay, the engine started going. He's like, I don't want to be your friend later. And I liked what I saw there. I liked the fact that he's not hugging him and kissing him and saying, because Dereck gets the best out of himself when he knows he's going to war.
And just the last question, I asked Dereck this and he was predictably cagey about it, and you might be too, but since the Jarrell Miller news has broken, have you had any conversation or been approached at all about Dereck potentially pulling off this card and stepping into the breach in New York?
Dereck's not pulling off the card. Dereck...
Have you been asked?
No, I've not been asked, but even if I was asked, I believe Dereck needs a fight. He needs this fight on Saturday. The fight's going ahead on Saturday, and after Saturday we decide whether, first off, is he in physical condition to fight again in 6 weeks, if that Anthony Joshua June 1st Madison Square Garden world title fight becomes available. And you can't look past Senad Gashi or any heavyweight title fight, particularly against someone with 100% knockout rate of his victories. So, but if he wins this fight in good style, without getting injured or breaking his hand, that would be the top of the list of. You can't get any higher than that. Fighting the guy who's unified heavyweight champion, undefeated, perfect record in his years. It doesn't get any bigger than that for me, and for Dereck Chisora. So, you know, this could be that banana skin if he's not 100% focused. So I told him, don't think about Joshua, don't think about anything else other than Saturday night, because if Saturday night doesn't go right, everything else is obsolete. So he's focused 100% on the fight. That's probably why he didn't want to talk about it, because it's irrelevant really until he gets that victory. So all action stations, you know, Sky Sports is free. You know, get down to the O2 Arena. It's going to be a great night of boxing.
Thank you very much, David Haye.